Next question.
Hey,
Which player had a more impactful peak? Before like peak. So LeBron's peak and Jordan's peak. Who do you think had the biggest peak?
go ahead, John.
Yeah, as far as peak goes, it's either one or two things. You give LeBron James an 18, 20-year peak, or you give him multiple peaks throughout his career. At the end of the day, LeBron James, like I said, is just the greatest basketball player we've ever seen. He's adapted to the slowest pace, the lowest scoring era in NBA history, to a faster pace 3-point shoot era in NBA history. He's the youngest to average 30. He's the oldest to average 30. He averaged 30 in an era of slow pace and low scoring, and he averaged 30 in an era of 3-point shooting and a faster pace. Because he's just the greatest basketball player we've ever seen. At the end of the day, LeBron James' peaks will literally be 4 different peaks, which makes him the most peaks of all time, and he has the highest peak when we talk about 2013 or 2018. Even if we want to take 2020 LeBron, who was also elite. Let's not forget 2009 LeBron was one of the greatest players we've ever seen in NBA history by the metrics and anything that we want to talk about, from the eye test or anything. So at the end of the day, LeBron James is where we want to go to peak, overall career, whatever category you guys want. LeBron James the GOAT, man. He's just the greatest player ever. I don't know what else to tell y'all. I could just keep giving y'all knowledge, but we're just going to let Ticket act crazy and tell us some more lies about Zesty, Jeffrey, Logic. So continue, Ticket. Tell us why Jordan has the greatest peak, because he won 6 in a row, even though he
No,
lost
it's
in
not
95.
not just about the 6 in a row, dog. It's about everything else that comes around that. And I'll pull it up right here for you. Again, it's about the 5 MVPs. Well, LeBron James is in his 22nd year, still can't get to 5. That's one. Jordan did that in short time. And it was years that they didn't vote for Jordan because they got tired of voting for Jordan. That's facts, right? So then let's also go to the steals champs. LeBron James got how many steal champs? Jordan got 3. Jordan got 3. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about that end of the defense. So that goes along with him not only winning the Defensive Player of the Year award, but also being a 10-time All Defensive Performer. Something LeBron James has never been able to do. Why hasn't LeBron James been able to make 10 defensive teams and he's been in the league 22 years? But he's supposed to be the greatest player in the world ever. Why? So LeBron James wasn't able to dominate it on offense or defense as far as being the most dominant. These are all facts. But Michael Jordan was. Michael Jordan was dominated on offense and on defense because he was on all NBA defensive teams and he was winning MVPs at the same time. So he was the creme de la creme. He was the main guy in the league. So now, again, so here's another point to shoot down your argument. Michael Jordan played mostly 60-win teams in the finals. Bro, you talking about LeBron James had a tough time coming out of the East. LeBron James was playing teams with losing records in the first round of the playoffs. How many teams did Michael Jordan play with losing records in the first round of the playoffs, sir?
A bunch.
Name them. Name the teams Michael Jordan played with a losing record in the first round of the playoffs. Name them. You said he played a bunch.
Start with the
How many teams did Michael Jordan play in the first round with losing? Did the Boston Celtics have a losing record when Michael Jordan first came in the league?
1991 Knicks.
You said a bunch. I said how
You said
many?
name a team. I gave you the team. I started off with that team.
You said a bunch. I said name them.
I gave you the Knicks to start off with the
1991
1991
Right, so name
Knicks.
the other teams.
The
Because it
1992
couldn't have been the
Heat.
Celtics. It couldn't have been the Pistons.
The 1992 Heat.
What was that record?
They were less than 500.
Hold on, let's see. Let's pull it up right now.
Exactly. You don't know even.
I'm put it up right
So
now.
while you go look at that up, let me ask you this, Ticket. Let me ask you this, Ticket. Since you brought up 60-win teams, since you brought up 60-win teams, who beat teams with a better record more, LeBron James or Jordan?
You said what?
Since you want to use team record to make a team better, since you say 60-win teams are better than anybody else, and I'm not gonna argue that right now.
No, I didn't say that.
But I'm gonna ask you that. No, he said Jordan beat the most 60-win teams.
I said, that's what I said. I didn't say that better than anybody else.
I asked you again, so I'm gonna ask you this: since you want to use team records, who won versus teams with better records than they had? So how many teams did Jordan beat that had a better record than him, and how many teams did LeBron James beat that had a better record than him? Who has the most?
Jordan, hold on.
Fact check real quick.
Hold on, let me answer this question.
Hold up, they were 38 and 44. I just want to put that out there.
Who?
They were 38 and 44. This is fact check.
No. Hold on. But he didn't name the teams LeBron James played that had losing records in the first round.
I didn't bring that up. You told me to bring up.
Now go count those 30. Now go count those 30.
No, answer my question. Who beat teams with a better record than them more, LeBron or Jordan? Answer that question. Check your phone, because Dominican Republic got good Wi-Fi service, y'all. Don't go to Dominican Republic because they got good Wi-Fi. Ticket needs it because he doesn't know nothing about Michael Jordan's career.
Are you still going to filibuster, or can I ask you a question?
I'm not filibustering nothing. I'm exposing you, sir.
Michael
That's what I do
Jordan,
best.
excuse
You have
me,
been
sir, you
officially
ain't
been
exposing
exposed
nothing, bruh.
by the
You're not
exposer.
exposing anything,
A
bruh.
Johnny the Exposer. Goat James Kingdom.
Bruh,
Sunday
I don't know
noon,
what
Eastern
I don't
Times.
know what type of drugs you want, bro. You need help fast. But let
Yeah,
me
take
say
it.
this to you, y'all.
Sure.
Let me
It's
say this to you,
fine.
bro.
I told y'all he was going to get
Michael
to
Jordan,
that.
hold on,
He
wait,
can't
bro.
talk
Hey, bro, you
basketball,
gonna
so
let
you
me
got to
answer the
talk about
question?
me. When you
But
can't
y'all
talk
just put me on
basketball,
mute, but
you
y'all
talk
ain't gonna
about
put him
A
on mute.
Johnny.
Y'all
That's
just
what
put
you
me
do
on mute.
best.
Y'all ain't gonna put him on mute.
I'm
Put him on mute
mute
while I'm
myself.
talking. Put him
I'll
on mute
mute
while I'm
myself.
talking. He asked me a question, I can answer it.
Yep, there you go.
Here's the answer to the question. The answer to the question is, he said, why would Michael Jordan have to play teams when he was the creme de la creme, you stupid idiot? He was the best, dumbass. He didn't have to be how LeBron James was, always underachieving. And then talking about, I'm going to be the team that's better than me. No, Mike was the best. It showed his fucking dominance. Period. Sit this dude down, man. Pack this nigga up, man.
Yo,
Like
stop
I
pouring,
said
stop
before.
pouring, stop pouring.
Michael,
Zesty Jeffrey excuses for Jordan. Jordan only beat 4 teams that had better record than his team.
Y'all muted. Come on, why are we muting each other? Let's go.
your man
No,
muted me. I'm not
No,
muting him. That's
Martel muted me. Martel mute. You got to unmute yourself, Martel.
Stop muting people, bro.
Unmute yourself. No, it's cool. That's cool. He can mute me. Go ahead. Martel's the show host. Let's go. Go ahead. Go ahead, Martel. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
The next question.